18th century India. The Battle of Buxar had been won by the British in 1764, resulting in a Treaty of Allahabad between the Mughal Emperor and the East India Company. This treaty officially marked the beginning of British involvement in India's politics. British officials now controlled large portions of the Indian subcontinent and were eager to learn more about this land. One among them was William Jones, a judge in the Bengal judiciary. William Jones was interested in history and would study ancient Greek texts to learn more about India. He identified the city of Pataliputra in Greek texts with the ancient city of Pataliputra mentioned in ancient Indian texts and subsequently identified it with modern city of Patna. Eventually, archaeologists would excavate the Bulandi Bagh and Kumrar areas of Patna and make a stunning discovery. Remains of a wooden palisade believed to be the ruins of a Mauryan-era palace were found at Bulandi Bagh. A beautiful pillar capital carved out of sandstone was also found. At Kumrar, ruins of an assembly hall of 80 pillars were discovered, along with one surviving pillar column. While these structures are mostly dated to the Mauryan era, the city of Pataliputra is much older. So what are the origins of this ancient city? Let's go back to the 5th century BC to the age of the Mahajanapadas to answer this question. In the 5th century BC, the ancient kingdom of Magad was a rising power. It was ruled by Ajatashatru, the son of Bimbisara. Ajatashatru had become king by imprisoning his own father, and Bimbisara died in prison. Ajatashatru, despite his name, had many enemies. King Prasenajit of Kosala, Bimbisara's brother-in-law, believed Ajatashatru to be responsible for Bimbisara's death. He declared war on Magad, but Ajatashatru was not an easy guy to defeat. The Magadhan forces enjoyed initial success, but Ajatashatru was later captured in an ambush by the Kosalan army. Prasenajit, awed by the rising power of Magad, made peace with Ajatashatru and even married off his daughter to the Magadhan king. Having secured his eastern boundary, Ajatashatru now turned to his northern neighbor, the Vriji Republic. Vriji had so far been allies with Magad, but the discovery of a diamond mine at the banks of the river Ganga changed things. River Ganga had been the boundary of Magad and Vriji, and so both kingdoms claimed the diamond mine as their own. Disagreements about sharing the diamonds eventually led to war between Vriji and Magad. Ajatashatru built and fortified a forward base on the banks of the Ganga, from where he could launch his invasion into the Vrijian capital of Vaishali. This base was named Pataligrama, which would later become the world-famous Pataliputra. But the united Vrijiyans were always able to defeat Ajatashatru's attacks. Ajatashatru then sent spies into Vriji to sow disunion among the various Vriji clans and met with success. The next time Ajatashatru attacked Vaishali, the Vrijiyans did not defend their capital together and Vaishali was captured. Ajatashatru is credited with the invention of two weapons, the Rathamusala or the scythed chariot, and the Mahashila Kantaka, a trebuchet or catapult-like device. Both these weapons inflicted great damage on the Vrijiyans, ensuring Ajatashatru's victory. With the conquest of the Vrijian Republic, Magad now controlled the eastern part of the Indian subcontinent. According to Buddhist texts, Ajatashatru ruled for around 32 years. He was succeeded by his son Udayan, who was also known as Udayabhadra. Udayan had deposed his father to be king, just like Ajatashatru had deposed Bimbisara before. Udayan moved the capital of Magad from Rajagriha to Pataliputra, marking a new chapter in India's history. The city would go on to become the capital of some of the most powerful empires in Indian history, like the Nandas and the Mauryas. But that is a story for another day.